empty calories, processed junk, or fast food. Here were some healthy variations on classic sweet treats as nutritionist, mom of 3, and founder of Hockey Snacks, Shauna Thomas. Welcome back to the show, Shauna.
Thank you, George, for having me.
You know, your business background with Hockey Snacks, that backstory, it was kind of a pandemic pivot, right? Tell us a bit about that and how your treats aren't just for kids.
Absolutely. So my business beforehand was helping young athletes learn how to fuel themselves properly, but everything was in person, right? Delivering snacks, in-person workshops. And so I had to pivot completely online. So now we provide nutrition information and education online through programs, coaching, workshops, and things like that.
Awesome.
And you're absolutely right. So here we have so many treats that aren't just for kids. These are great for adults too and the whole family.
Cool. Let's start the show and tell with something sweet. This sounds good. Chocolate beet cupcakes. Do tell.
Absolutely. So, you know, eating healthy, it doesn't have to always be, like you said, about high refined sugar and packaged and processed stuff. You can make these amazing treats at home, and there's no refined sugar in here. And a lot of the sweetness actually comes from the beets. And I know a lot of people are like, ew, beets in cupcakes, but you can't knock it till you try it. They're actually so delicious. You have to try it.
Well, I love beets, and I'm going to give it a shot. Cookie dough dip. I'm interested in this one, too.
Yes. So this one actually is really, really popular among a lot of my athletes. So cookie dough dip here, it's not what you think. So it actually starts with beans.
Wow.
And so I know a lot of people watching right now are going, oh my God, that's so gross. But honestly, it is so, so good. And it tastes just like cookie dough. And there's only like 2 tablespoons of maple syrup in there to sweeten it up. You won't believe how good it is, and just serve it with fruit and your kids just gobble it up. It's really, really delicious and high protein.
And beans are like a superfood.
Absolutely.
This sounds interesting too. And it also involves beets. Pink fruit-filled crepes.
Yeah. So, you know, sometimes, especially with Valentine's Day coming up, Family Day coming up, we want to just change it up a little bit. And it doesn't always have to be about chocolate. We can make something like a pancake recipe or a crepe recipe look really beautiful by coloring it something natural, right? And just fill it with fruit, top it with yogurt, and it's something special without having all of that sugar first thing in the morning.
Right.
It's
Great
really, really
idea.
awesome.
And it's stunning for Valentine's Day. Apple sandies, apple sandwiches.
Yeah, so I absolutely love these so much. So it's a take on the classic apple and peanut butter, right? I absolutely love this snack. So what we do is we core our apple, cut it in half, or cut these little slices of it, put some peanut butter on it. And the way that we kind of change it up here is we dip it in some granola. So whatever you have, if you make your own granola or you have some that you buy, you just make it into a sandwich. So it just changes it up a little bit, right? Sometimes you have to change things up, make it a little more fun for the kids.
Well, that's great. And you know, that's so simple. Texture, and you could even eat it really cold, like put it in the fridge too for a few minutes.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Let's talk about kebabs. You got some fun fruit kebabs.
Yeah, and I mean, this isn't much of a recipe, right? It's just fruit on a stick. But I'm telling you, put a bunch of fruit in front of your kids and give them sticks, whether it's straws, these skewers, or even toothpicks, and you won't believe how much fruit they eat when you put it on a stick. It's something so simple, but just put it on a stick.
You are so right. I'm telling you, look, I'm Greek. Put anything on a stick. It makes it just that much better. And I like this one too, because, you know, trail mix can be kind of ho-hum. This is easy, and it kind of jazzes it up a bit.
Absolutely. So when we talk about snacks for our kids, we want to keep it fun and we want to keep them involved, right? So the trail mix you can buy at the store, a lot of them have some snacks in there like, you know, chocolate coated candies or candy coated fruit, which is fine, right? Every once in a while, but you can make your own at home and your kids can do it. So here I have a whole bunch of different nuts. So I have cashews, almonds, peanuts, and I have some coconut and even little pepitas. So you can throw some seeds in there for extra nutrition.
Nice.
This is what's so great about it. And then let the kids have fun. You can do dried fruit. I have cereal here. Throw in some cereal, even popcorn. And then if you want, you can jazz it up with some chocolate chips, mix it all together, give them their own jar. Right? And then it's all ready to go. Yeah.
Personally,
yeah, I love
I really love your stuff, Shauna, because it's fun, it's easy, it doesn't break the bank, and it gets the kids involved in preparing it, and you got to get them involved in the cleanup too, right?
My gosh. Well, honestly, the more involved the kids are, the more likely they are to eat, to help in the kitchen, all of that good stuff. And it's about developing that healthy relationship with food.
Yeah, and food, I say this all the time, food is the most powerful, slow-release drug that we will ever take. And, we're endowed by Mother Nature with an immune system, hopefully
Mhm.
a strong one for all of us. But, COVID's become a wild card. And all those foods that you're using there are superfoods. They really help to boost the system.
Absolutely. For sure. They're so full of fiber, vitamins, minerals, and it doesn't have to be something you buy at a store. You can do
Right.
this at home. And the great thing about it is your kids can do it too. So it really becomes a good family
Yeah.
activity.
And, it's not the easy button all the time. I know we need to, support our restaurants and stuff, but we don't always want to, have to order in all the time. Real quick, Shauna, contact, socials, where do people reach out for these recipes and more with Hockey Snacks?
Absolutely. So I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. You can find these recipes in my Facebook group, and there's links to that on the Instagram or my Facebook page. And of course, hockeysnacks.com.
Awesome. Shauna Thomas, thanks for the great tips. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.